Hello, everybody. 4 Star here, back at it again with another NCAA '07 um, Dynasty video here with UConn, and we're going to be taking on the midshipmen here as they are going to be, I believe, they are 3-1 this season, and we are trying to get our very first win against a FBS team. Now, this is going to be a double header here as we're going to be taking on the midshipmen this week, and then the next video we're going to be taking on the USF Bulls over there in Tampa. So this should be interesting. I did make a little bit of adjustments to the playbook, so there should be a little bit more tight plays because our offensive line is just not ready for a spread offense, not just yet. And with a lot of suspensions and stuff going on, I believe our right tackle is injured actually, and with some suspensions on the defense, we definitely had to change up some of the formations here. So 2nd and 10 here, and we get intercepted by Chan there by the defensive end who played a little bit back, and he got his first interception of the season from us. He reached up to the heavens to get that INT. 2nd down and 10 here in Hampton, already running that classic Navy Maryland eye option on us for a first down. 2nd down, they go in an H formation in Hampton. He's running already to get a first down. Another one, his second first down of the drive. 2nd down and 7, and their fullback's in the zone, but they give it to Campbell, their wide receiver, and he gets another first down. And they're just dinking and dunking to us all game here. And on this 3rd and 6 here, they go for it with Ballard with the fullback, and he doesn't get it. So they're gonna have to kick for 3, and they get the 3 points, and not a bad drive. And they wasted a whopping 3 minutes on that drive. We already are in the second quarter. Hernandez dropping back here in the shotgun. We throw it to Cauley, and guess what? Another drop. And that is going to be basically the story today. Just drops on drops on drops as we give it to our tight end Murray here. And guess what? Another drop. 4th down. And we're going to have to punt the ball here, man. Just very disappointing because DJ Hernandez actually playing a very good game, unlike Houston. Hampton giving it to Hines here on another reverse option play, and Hines getting yards on top of yards as he gets it all the way down to the 26. And now a couple plays later, they give it to Ballard, and on a 3rd and 1, they can't get the first down near with their impact fullback. They're going to have to settle for 3 once again. And one thing I will admit, for our defense, we are going bend but not break, man. We just need to capitalize on it with a score. Here it goes, 2nd down and 10. Hernandez finally running down the field. He goes down to the left hash at the 30, the 20, but he doesn't have the legs, and he's going to be stopped inside the 10-yard line. One of our best plays all season. So 1st and goal here. Hernandez drops back, shotgun, throws it to Golden. It looked like he had it in the end zone, and once again, another drop. Yes, another drop. Hernandez throws it here on the 3rd down, and he throws it off his back foot. That was my fault for not setting my feet. And we're going to have to go for a field goal. 30-mile-per-hour winds, but it's nothing for our kicker. And he knocked that one in. It's 6-3. So in the 3rd quarter here, Cauley gets a run, and a mean one at that. He gets about a 15-yard gain. That was a really good run by Terry Cauley, one of our best players here for our team here. We throw it right to Golden again, and he drops the ball once again. Yeah, this is probably one of the worst games I've ever seen for my team. And once again, another drop. I believe that was Golden again, and we have to punt the ball away. So Ballard, he breaks several tackles as he goes way down the field, and he goes all the way down to the 40. Man, what a run there. I know that my recording device kind of skitzed out on that play, so give you guys a little replay. Yeah, he knocks the guy over and gets a clean first down. Ballard once again on a 3rd down, and they give it right to him, and he gets another great first down for them. 1st and 10, Hampton gets, he just breaks a mean tackle there and gets a mean first down as Cole gets the tackle there. Another third down situation. They go for the same play again. Hampton easily getting the first down there. But he gets injured on the play, and I believe he comes back later on in the game. But this was really just Bally's game as he runs it all the way in. Touchdown once again. And the Navy, the classic football team, the team that always uses the Maryland eye, goes with their fullbacks, has big hog mollies there, and they just ran us down. For the rest of the game, really nothing happened there. We couldn't get anything done against their defense, and it just ended out as a wash. Just a bunch of run plays to end the game, and just a very, very disappointing game. Just everyone dropping the ball. It was McLean that was dropping the ball. It was DeWar that was dropping the ball. Everybody was dropping the ball. Nobody could catch. It was just very, very frustrating. Probably one of the most frustrating games I've ever had. As you can see, one catch from DJ Hernandez, and most of them wasn't even his fault. He got sacked. One INT. Don't even blame him for that. It was just a very great athletic play by the D lineman, and it was just a very, very disappointing game. So as we turn to the next video, because I recorded this separately, just a very disappointing game, and hopefully we can make that recovery with USF. So hopefully you enjoyed this part of the video, so I'll take it to 4-star of the future. Hello everybody, 4-star here, and we're back at it again with another NCAA 07 video. Last time we got trounced up by Navy in a very defensive game. Their rushing attack was just too good for our defense, and we gave up 13 points. We didn't even score a single touchdown. This time we're gonna be checking out our recruits, and it's been a tough time trying to recruit these guys as we've been losing games. We haven't won a game since I believe the Rhode Island game, so it's been pretty tough. As you can see, some of these guys here are getting other visits to other places like Georgia and Penn State and stuff like that, so we're really falling down the rankings. We definitely need our linemen here to really improve on their interests. So really hoping to get some of these guys on here and trying to sway them over. The only reason we got this guy who is still interested in Super, I believe, is because we're putting so many points on him, 20 points, 20 hours. So Jacob Allen, I'm pretty much going to see if I could win this next game against South Florida to try to upgrade his interest a lot, because we still are at that top 5. We're tied with Georgia, Auburn, and Notre Dame as we fell all the way down in his list. I believe we fell like 3 spots down, so hopefully we can still get him, and hopefully we can start a defense around him. He's a middle linebacker. He's 237, 6 foot, not as tall as the others, but we definitely need that line here so we can really start something on the offense. Get a Heisman watch. We got Ty Blythe, man, looking good against UNI as they beat them 59-3. How many touchdowns did he get? It didn't even say, but he has 11 touchdowns on the season. Chris Leak, Mike Hart, Jamarcus Russell, he's falling down just like he fell down after he got drafted, and Rima McKnight. So definitely an impressive list here. Kid Lee from Kansas, our boy. I'll listen to his podcast a little bit. Some of the players of the week here, we are nowhere near it, especially here in the Big East. We are nowhere near it, and we probably won't be near it for a while. Alright, so as we can see, USF is basically struggling here. They lost. It looks like they lost their starting quarterback for 3 weeks, and they lost their starting strong safety. Their quarterback had 7 touchdowns, 5 INTs. Not the worst in the world, but I mean, he could have did better. He's definitely injured here, so we can take advantage of that, especially if they have a pocket passing quarterback. We can definitely run the blitz a lot and try to run some schemes here so we can probably get this win. So we are in a rainy South Florida here in Tampa, here in Raymond James Stadium against the USF Bulls here, and I can tell you right now, it's sloppy. It was a sloppy game at the beginning there, and it was a backwards pass, so it was a fumble, another fumble as they try to pick up the ball, and Lasana gets the recovery. as we get a lucky break there. So on a single back formation, we go for a strong power option, and Carly with a good spin there gets a good almost first down and second and inches on that play. And second down, Carly goes all the way down the field for a touchdown off of the counter play, and we take a major advantage over the fumble there on that drive. It was about, I believe it was like a two-play drive there, and one of our fastest productive drives here that we ever had in this series so far. A nice catch there by number one there. He gets a nice little reception. And once again, our defense is letting up some good plays, but he fumbles the ball there. And Lashana, once again, he got the tackle, and the ball just came loose. And you would think because that they are the home team, they were used to this rain here. And another counter play off the right hash this time. Carly going all the way down inside the 20 into the red zone. What a play there by Carly as he is sprouting his legs on this drive. First and 10 on a spread formation here. Hernandez throws a dot right to Young as he is finally showing that accuracy that I know he had. Here again, it is first and goal. Hernandez throws a dot right to Anderson, and now it is 14-0 here in Raymond James Stadium right before the end of the first quarter, man. I am shocked that we are even doing this fair. And this time the quarterback drives back, throws it to his number one receiver, and he drops the ball. Once again, they're feeling our pain that we had last game. They go for the run this time, and we stop them. We force the punt. Hernandez dropping back, throws an offset throw to DeWar, but he goes back and gets it, and he is off to the races. He had no stop in that catch. That was a great animation for us, and we are up 21-0 here by the end of the first. And on third down, they give it to Hill. He gets the first down there, and a little bit of progress here for this team. Quarterback goes for a draw here. He gets beat down by Lashana. He fumbles the ball, and another person fumbles the ball, and they finally get it back. Number one recovers that double fumble. And the running back this time, Plancher, he tries to go in for a, I believe that was a halfback read, and they get stopped right in their tracks by the defensive lineman. This time, Hernandez with a power on a speed option. This time, they give it to Carly, and we get an adequate gain, about 8 yards here. 3rd and 2 here, offset eye. We give it a fake to Hernandez, and he is injured on the play. He hurts his shoulder, and he won't be coming back for the rest of the game. Fortunately for us, he is not injured seriously, so we give the ball to Bonislawski, and let's see what he does with it. They give it to Carly. He runs the ball on a counter. He fumbles the ball, and luckily for us, we get the ball back. Bonislawski this time dropping back with a play-action fake, gives it right to McLean, and he gets a great first down, holding on to the ball this time, and we get a clean first down. This time, Bonislawski dropping back, throws it to the tight end. He was in the zone, but he dropped the ball there, and so much for being in the zone. We punt the ball here, and a beautiful punt there. Looks like it's going to hit the end zone, but then it takes a favorable bounce at the 4-yard line. This time they go for the toss play and almost gets a safety on that play. It's 2nd down and 13. They go for a read play, and it goes right into the end zone for our second safety of the dynasty, man. Our first points of the dynasty was a safety, and luckily enough, we get another safety, man. That must be saying something about our defense there. Golden gets a really good catch there to have a first down. Bonislawski dropping back, has time in the pocket, throws it right to DeWar. He gets the catch, and the corner just goes nuts as he over pursues, and we get an easy touchdown to make it 30-0, man. I mean, where was this team at when we needed it before in those last few games, man? Bonislawski here in the third quarter, he runs upfield, and he gets the easy first down here on a 3rd and 1. This time 2nd and 11 after a messed up play on the last one. Bonislawski, another great run for the quarterback here. Dropping back here, offset eye, throws it off balance, but gives it to Young anyway. Great awareness by Young, and definitely just great hands here in the rain. We give another counter to Carly, and Carly goes right inside the red zone as he gets to the 6-yard line. First and goal here, Bonislawski looking, throws, he gets hit late, but he throws it right to McLean. A nice little dot right there to cap off the drive there. And that was one picture perfect drive there, as we just ran down the field, easy score there. And like I said before, where was this team at when we needed them 2 games ago, man? Another play there, another kick return, and he got hit on that play. It was a fumble, but it was recovered by the kicking team. Clipping penalty there, and they get the ball at the 9. Here we go, quarterback looking back, throws it to Hill. I control Butler, and I over pursue, and Hill will get their flowers there on a 90. I believe it was a 92, 93 yard touchdown on that play. So they get 93 yards. Fast forward all the way down to the 4th quarter here. Second down. The quarterback actually tries to go in for a run, and he gets stopped on that play. It's 3rd and 12. And the quarterback tries to scramble again. He gets stopped right behind the line for a 1 yard loss. It's going to be 4th down and 13. They have no choice but to go for it here. They're down by 30. Looking. He's got all the time in the world. Throws it forward. Almost picked off. And I'm loving it. The team is loving it. Everybody's loving it, and that's basically the game. We get the ball back in. We never give it back up. 37-7 there. That's our best game yet. Definitely our best game yet against the FBS opponent. I know that USF didn't have their quarterback. They didn't have somebody else, I believe. But we just knocked them right out the park. They had way too many fumbles. 2 TDs from Hernandez and Bodislawski. Amazing job from all of them. Cauley with 147 yards and a touchdown. Just amazing. DeWar with 2 catches that ended up in touchdowns. Very, very amazing job here, and that was just an incredible game. So I'm gonna give it up to my future self here when I did a live com to see the scouting report. So let's give it up to him. So that is it for week 6. Week 6. We put a trouncing on USF. We finally got a adequate win, and I'm actually pretty satisfied on how we won that game. 5 forced fumbles and a safety. We couldn't ask for anything better. For our top 25 here, we got Florida State taking a win against NC State. Louisville getting a big win against Middle Tennessee State. USC trouncing over Washington. UCLA beating Arizona to go 5-0. Ohio State destroying Bowling Green. Texas A&M beating Kansas. LSU losing to number 2 Florida. Clemson beating Wake Forest. Texas Tech beating Missouri. Oklahoma and Texas in a Wild West Red River shootout game that went to overtime, and Texas had to fall to 10th. Usually they were 5th in the nation last week, and they lost to Oklahoma, who's 5-0. West Virginia, who was in our conference, they go 5-0, beating the mess out of Mississippi State. Michigan State beats Michigan, just like in real life last year. Kansas State, man, looking nice as they beat Oklahoma State, looking good in the Big 12 as they fall into the top 25. Nebraska beating Iowa State. Georgia beating Tennessee. Auburn beating Arkansas 42-13. Penn State beating Minnesota. North Carolina beating Miami. Miami beating North Carolina. Sorry about that. South Carolina destroying Kentucky. Iowa barely beating Purdue. And Notre Dame destroying Stanford. That is our week 6. And Notre Dame is actually number 1 in the nation. So, week 7, we got Army. The Black Knights here, they're pretty much on par with us when it comes to overalls, man. And points per game looking good right now. And we're pretty much evenly matched, man, when it comes to the rankings, man. It looks like there's a lot of differentials here, like passing offense. We're trying to get our passing offense on the ground. I'm loving our playbook so far, revolving around the run game. And we're going to be checking out on the recruits on our next video. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.